VeChain is the name of the game, and we are playing it on the longest and the biggest time frames you can possibly imagine. Let's use monthly and weekly charts, the broad lenses, to see where we stand with VET and where it could be going. Let's clash this boy against Titans, American dollar, Bitcoin, and even Ethereum. So, before I update you on this crypto and its friends, roar! If you want to become a member of our crypto pack and be updated on our future videos, subscribe to the channel. Click the red box below and join us. It is free, and if you want to further support the channel and tip the dinosaur, check the links in the description. There you will find your answers on where and how. And now, back to the crypto space. And as you can see, I will give you a clap. Good things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the green. Top coins, each one of them is green. Finally, things got underway for this young fellow XRP, and also for the Bitcoin's little brother Litecoin. XRP more than 11% and Litecoin almost 11%. When you see the top coins move in the regions above 10%, then you know that really the market is moving, or let's say that it's about to move, because altcoins are pretty silent, but their move is yet to come, including VeChain, of course, because as you can see, this our section of movers and shakers. Those two, XRP and Litecoin, are among the biggest movers. So even a big move in the altcoin land is coming. But now let's head to the VeChain. His first fight, VET versus USD. The biggest scale, VeChain versus dollar, is in front of you. Monthly chart. If something has a significance, then this is this chart. Two lines are catching my eye. If VeChain is to go on the more downside, then this is the line at $0.008. That should hold VeChain. For now we haven't touched it. But on the other hand, we kinda came in its area, because support is not one straight line with defined edges. It's an area which, as a matter of fact, we are currently touching. And you see a huge resistance that this area once made. Now it is serving us as a support. But at the same time, don't be frightened if we go even lower, because clearly can see the space that is between the current candle and this line. What's above it? For now, a clear resistance. All the way from 2018, it served VeChain as resistance on the monthly scale, and this is by far the most important resistance. In this huge move and the start of the bull market for VeChain, it served us as resistance once again. So a resistance area and a support area. That's all you'll ever need to know. My forecast. It's not probable, it is possible, but not probable that we will ever break this support resistance again. This support is far stronger, and it would acquire a strong bear market to break it. This is not the case. This resistance, we will break it in time. That is with our next move to the upside. It won't be easy, but patience, my friends. Now let's remove all of this just to show you one last indication of a support in VeChain. A 10-month moving average. Believe me, this is a strong one. And clearly, for now, it is holding our monthly candle. And it really is fascinating how gentle it is toward this green candle that we are currently in. If we break this 10-month moving average, it is possible, but I don't know, a 20-month moving average is coming to action. In the most bearish scenario, this will be our support, which I even don't expect to be realized. But nonetheless, all options have to be open. Okay? So if you break 10-month moving average, 20-month should save the game. Let's leave this chart with this final note and the most bullish sign. Here, a crossover of a 10-month moving average and a 20-month moving average. Bullish, bullish, bullish. People, don't despair. VeChain will go up again. I will leave these lines on the chart and zoom on the weekly chart. The same story is written on the weekly chart also. Even detailed approach to this huge support. Volume after this peak in the middle of summer, volume is just falling and falling and falling, and we already said this is the sign of a bigger breakout to come. This is just not yet the case. My expectation and the prediction, we will have our pump of volume when we touch this support, and that would be our final bottom for the bleeding. Because although we had some bounces lately, in the big picture it's still not enough to change the game and to say that we are reversing. You can see that we are still on our downside trajectory. 20-week moving average not holding the game. 50-week moving average for now holding the game, which is great. I think that in our last video when we talked about this moving average, we haven't touched it, and this is the case now, which is great. Bullish crossover of the 20 and the 50, and the slow but surely move to the upside. So, conclusion versus American dollar. All is good. A move between these two blue lines is in the cards. Also, a move between 20 and the 50-week moving average. For me, is a normal and expected reaction. But now, enough of American dollar. We don't like a fiat that much, right? But we do like Bitcoin. So, let's train VeChain on the ring against Bitcoin. Well, to tell you the truth, we are looking better against dollar than against Bitcoin, which is great. It's always better to be stronger against the fiat than against Bitcoin. After all, it is a grandfather of cryptos. Oh, this is too easy. Look at this. What a resistance, ladies and gentlemen. What a huge resistance. If we disregard wicks, which we could, it is obvious. And it will make us resistance once we decide to go back up into this region. What's supporting us? Well, don't forget, this is a monthly scale, so a big significance and impact on the price. As a support, I would use this angle line, and it could give us fair perspective where we could see the mighty bounce against Bitcoin. Somewhere in here. Touch the line and then shoot up in our famous resistance. Will it be broken? That's not for us to say. It's too soon, and we are on the monthly scale. This box is, for example, in the middle of next year. It all looks so close, but don't be fooled. This is distant future. Maybe we will bounce and then go back up. And maybe, just maybe, we will be resisted, but then shoot. No one knows. Not me for now. Volume on the monthly scale, the same story. Let's not repeat again. We are waiting for the big move, which will come. But now you have a conclusion from our previous chart, where when we meet this angle support, our last piece of the puzzle, 10-month moving average, not holding the game, 20-month moving average. Nope, not holding the game and even resisting the game. So, as I said, for now, no sign of recovery against Bitcoin. But you know what a bullish sign is? A light at the end of the tunnel. A crossover of the 10-month upwards through the 20-month. But this is a good sign. Let's wait. Patience again. For me, against dollar, VeChain is more bullish than against Bitcoin. Let's dive in a bit. On the weekly. This is the perfect example on how, on the monthly, a great resistance is not showing on the lower time frames. Look at this. You're not seeing this. We had a clear resistance at these levels on the monthly, but on the weekly, and even if we go further to the 3-day daily chart, you're not seeing this. Be absolutely sure that it will matter in the future. Nothing new I will conclude on this chart that we haven't said on the monthly chart. Against Bitcoin, wait for the touch of these two lines. Let's say the candle and the blue line to be reignited to the upside. That could be your altcoin season right there in this move. Okay, 20-week moving average. Well, the things didn't look bullish on the monthly, and I really don't expect against Bitcoin on the weekly to be any more bullish. 20-week far gone. 50-week also not great. 100-week nothing. No support. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the case against Bitcoin. VeChain still has no support against Bitcoin. So really, patience is required. But let's not leave the story until we clash VeChain against Ethereum, the prince of altcoins. Because don't forget, Ethereum is the direct subordinate of the VeChain in the altcoins region. Let's go. There we go. And no, it's not looking better than the Bitcoin either. Ugh, this is disgusting. Look at this long wick. And as this candle looks super bearish, you can see in the following months bearish action. Once again, against Ethereum, same thing. We are closer to that line of support, but still no cigar. Again, take your patience fuel and wait, because volume, same as Bitcoin and USD, still declining, still no reaction. You see, as a resistance, although it may not be absolutely technically correct, I will use this line that is resisting the price against Ethereum, but is also making a clear channel. You can see the patterns moving to the upside in a practically school example. Look at this. Now, if you look at this channel that's going to the upside, wouldn't you expect a bounce from this level and a resistance at this upper band of this channel? Absolutely you will. It's pretty simple. I like this chart. For example, it's giving us a fair and concise answers on where and how. Moving averages. Don't expect 10 to hold, 20 to hold. We do have that bullish crossover of 10 against 20, but still close, but no cigar. Weekly chart. Okay. On the weekly chart, I like how this support and resistance areas are clearly shown. This is great. And we are right where we should be. Soon, my friends, soon a bounce will come. And you will say, oh my god, I love this VeChain, I love that I invested in this coin. Just wait. Volume declining, our final piece of the puzzle, moving averages, which of course have the bullish crossover, but don't hold any support. But regarding to that, 20, 50, 100, no support. But be sure that these moving averages will be a resistance. So, after the support on this line that we talked about, all those boys will give us fair fight. You will not cross 150 or even 20-week moving average without a fight. But I could be completely wrong. Why? Because in the past, in this sideways market, on the Ethereum chart, we didn't have so much problem. Maybe I am over dramatic. I think that's an answer. I think you now have enough answer about VeChain in the long term. On our next video of VeChain, let's do medium term. This is maybe a far broad view, a far great perspective. And only for the investors. This was not something that traders would want to see. So, if you like this rambling about VeChain future, smash a like. Thumbs are appreciated. If you stick that hand to the upside, I promise you, I won't bite it off. For all of you that disliked this video and were bored to hell, check out one of these, cause on these videos you might not fall asleep as you did right now. Okay? Yes, it is okay, and thank you for watching and goodbye.